This is question number 11 from the 0222 final exam review. And in this question, we're given a graph and then we're asked some questions based on information we read off of that graph. So it says the following graph shows the profit made from selling music videos. Support your answers by marking on the graph. Write your answers in a complete sentence. So we have this graph here. There's a horizontal axis and a vertical axis, and the graph also has a title. Now, sometimes students get a little confused because the title runs horizontally, there's an axis that runs horizontally, and then there's a description that runs horizontally. So if it helps, for the purposes of answering questions here, you can ignore the title of that graph while you're reading information from the graph, and then it will help you see that the horizontal axis is giving us information about the number of videos sold. Okay, our vertical axis here, that's giving us information about the profit made on selling those music videos in thousands of dollars. And we're told here that a negative profit represents a loss. So that means they're losing money. So these positive numbers, they're gaining money. At zero, they didn't make or lose money. They kind of broke even. And then these negative values represent money that was lost. Okay, so let's answer some questions based on reading this graph. Question A, estimate the profit. So we're supposed to estimate the profit. We're trying to find the vertical number. Remember, profit is the vertical number. So estimate the profit if 400 videos are sold. So I need to locate 400 on this horizontal axis. So let's go ahead and do that. So 100, this is 200, 300, 400, right here, 400. So 400 videos are sold. I need to go up until I hit the graph, and then I'm going to move horizontally to see where that puts me. It looks like it puts me about halfway between 4 and 6, which would be 5, but that's $5,000. So writing my answer in a complete sentence like we were asked to do, I would say, when 400 videos are sold, a profit of $5,000 is made. Okay, now the next one, again, it's asking us to estimate the profit. Estimate the profit. Again, the profit is on this vertical axis. If 50 videos are sold, so I need to find 50 videos on this horizontal axis. So 50 videos, that would be between 0 and 100, so 50 would be right here. And then I need to go down till I hit my graph, and then go horizontally to see what profit that hits. So it's between -2 and -4, so that's going to be -3. So I interpret that as -3,000. But instead of using the word profit, I'm going to use the word loss because it's a negative profit. A negative profit means you're losing money. So let's write that in a complete sentence. So I wrote, when only 50 videos are sold, there is a loss of $3,000. Now be careful. You don't want to say that there's a loss of a -$3,000 because then you would have a double negative. If you lose a negative amount, it's actually a positive amount. So the word loss is representing the negative value. So there's a loss of $3,000. Now we're switching it up on part C. Part C asks us to estimate the number of videos, that's information from that horizontal axis, that must be sold to make positive $2,000. That's a profit. So this time I'm going to start by locating $2,000 of profit. Then I'll backtrack horizontally till I hit my graph. And then I'll go down to see how many videos represent that $2,000 profit. And I can see it's between 200 and 300. So that would be 250 videos. So writing that in a complete sentence, I wrote, to make $2,000, they must sell 250 videos. Now, when you're writing these complete sentences, make sure to use units to get full credit. So the unit on my money was dollars, and the unit on the 250 was videos. The units describe what was being measured. So on my horizontal axis, this pink area, I'm measuring number of videos sold, so my units are videos. On the vertical green axis, I'm measuring profit or loss in dollar amounts, in thousands of dollars. Okay. So if you have any follow-up questions on this, don't hesitate to shoot me an email, or you can reach out to our tutors in the Learning Lab, or our amazing instructional associates are here to help you too.